Hi again, so I'm at the Red Corner Gym. It's Friday afternoon. I've got some one-to-one sessions. I've got 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock tonight. They're pretty busy, but this morning I've had a little bit of time to myself, so I was doing some reflecting and going back over things that we've talked about this before on here, but things like why we read personal development books, why we read self-help books, and we get the information but we don't do anything with it. And it made me think about myself. I always like to bring things back to myself. You know, what am I doing in my life? Are there areas like that? And there always are. And this is one of the areas for me, actually. I've been doing coaching, counselling now for 16 years officially. That's when I qualified as a therapist. I've been talking to people. I think it's something that I'm naturally good at anyway from the time I was a kid. The eldest of 4 brothers. You know, of wherever I've worked, I've always found myself listening to people and being able to help people. But one of the areas that I really struggle with is being able to put myself out there, doing these films and putting myself out there and telling people what I do. I find that quite difficult, believe it or not. And I was looking at today, what's that about? Because I want to get out there and I want to help more people. And I genuinely believe that's what I was put on this earth to do. I think I'm good at it. But even saying that can be quite difficult for me. And I was looking at that today, what's that about? And it's as if sometimes, I don't know if you feel this, but it's as if you've got one foot on the accelerator and one foot on the brake. And the foot that's on the accelerator is almost like it's my conscious mind going, you're good at this, get out there, tell people what you do. Let more people know about it. But it's like my subconscious mind, which is the bit where my foot feels as though it's on the brake. There's some deep-seated beliefs there around, you know, not being good enough and be humble and don't stand out and don't tell people what you do. And that's quite deep, you know. That's why it feels like sometimes there's one foot on the accelerator and one foot on the brake. But we really need to get back to that subconscious stuff and work on that, because until we work on that, that's why you're never going to do the exercise in the self-help books. That's why you're never really going to believe the exercises in the self-help book, because there's a deep-seated part of you that either doesn't believe it or even doesn't want to believe it, which can be quite deep. There's a payoff in staying where we are. We know it, even though it's uncomfortable. Sometimes that scared little bit of us wants to keep us there. So that's what I've been working at today in myself. Working on those deeper bits, and that's why I'm sharing this today and doing this little film. So I hope everyone's okay. Let's say I've got a busy evening now, then busy tomorrow doing one-to-ones. If anyone wants to do any work with me, just let me know. I'm available, telephone, or like one-to-one in the Red Corner Gym. I've got an office that I use in Leamington as well, where I am tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, keep putting stuff on here, and thank you.